these new viruses, hantavirus and all the others, and also with the fuel shortages, do you think, Steve, they should cancel the World Cup?
World Cup?
Will they cancel the World Cup this year because of all the poor, horrible people going on holiday?
Of course they won't.
Because all the footballers having to travel to America. Is it America this year?
Same as during the bloody coronavirus hoax.
This year?
Same as during the bloody coronavirus hoax. Sorry, not hoax. Same as during coronavirus.
Oh, just say it, it's okay.
You know, we were told we couldn't go out. We were locked down, but they still allowed the football to go ahead, didn't they?
They did. And wasn't it funny how they put the football on for a while with like a fake audience noise in the background, and
it was the same as
and there was loads of cardboard cutout people in the audience.
Exactly.
The fans.
It was ridiculous, honestly.
It was.
Absolutely.
It was quite creepy, wasn't it?
I look back on it and think, what the heck were we subjected to?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. In fact, I found a newspaper this week from March 2020. Oh God, the scare, the fear tactics was unbelievable. And that was just on one day, and that was going on for what, a year or so?
We have to deal with the anti-vax campaigns because they will cost lives. And if we need to pass emergency legislation to deal with them, I'd be quite prepared to work with the government on that. We could pass it in a couple of days in Parliament. And the sooner we do that, frankly, the better, because for many NHS staff, it is really distressing. They're under huge pressure, and it's been building over the last few weeks and months. They're all doing their level best. They're all seeing that it's getting very, very difficult, and to come out and to have to confront that or even hear that is against the national interest. And if we need legislation, I'll sit down with Boris Johnson. We can draft it. We can pass it very, very quickly, because that misinformation will cost lives. We need as many people vaccinated as possible. We all need to give people confidence to be vaccinated as part of the programme. It is also dealing with this misinformation.
You're quite emotional about that.
So yeah.
And yet some people like it. I mean, I walked past a couple in Croydon recently, and the woman said to the man, only a young couple, she said, "Oh, I hope we go into another lockdown. I could do with a holiday. I enjoyed it the last time." I'm thinking, you silly person.
Yeah.
What?
Well, because they were probably being paid, weren't they?
They were being furloughed.
Yeah.
She mentioned that in her conversation.
We're all paying for that, aren't we?
We are.
Because,
Still are.
you know.
Don't forget during lockdown, betting shops were open.
People still need to bet, don't they?
That's right. Yeah, bets and all the takeaways were open, weren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Takeaways.
we couldn't. What was the most ridiculous thing? Look out, Dave. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we were allowed to get, that's right, you know, we were allowed to get fast food, but gyms, etc. were closed. So, yeah.
Yeah. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Stay safe. Well,
That made sense. Obviously.
anything healthy was closed
That's right,
down, wasn't
exactly.
it? Parks, open spaces, gyms.
That's it.
And yet they kept
Benches,
Deliveroo ticking along
park
nicely.
benches. You couldn't go out and have a sit down on a park bench because
No.
they were
Taped
calling
them
off.
up. Yeah, taped up, or you got
Too
approached.
dangerous to sit here.
That's right, yeah. Or you get approached by the police if you sat down on a park bench and get caught.
Exactly.
Yeah, crazy
no.
times.
Crazy times, I
Yeah.
know. But just, we will never go through it again. That's all we, you know.
No.
How did we even put up with it? But unfortunately, we were forced, didn't we? We didn't have a choice. The police were acting like stormtroopers, etc., weren't they? You know yourself, didn't
Yeah.
you? You were arrested.
Yes.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
So I say, like I've told the viewers many times. No man assaulted! No man assaulted! No man assaulted! Mind your own business!
We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly.
No, right. But yeah, I mean, absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Literally going for a walk in a park and you're arrested.
I know, yeah, it's true. Crazy times.
It was crazy times.
Yeah.
And everyone just seems to have forgotten it.
A lot of people seem to have gone back to so-called the new normal. There's no talk about this much, is it now, is it? And I've been criticised numerous times by people saying, "Why do you still talk about COVID? Why do you still talk about lockdowns? We're years on from now." But we're not really, because with this whole hantavirus thing,
right.
they're trying to
Same
ram it all
script.
in again, aren't they?
Same script again. Cruise ship, you know.
And this midterm election in America, that's when COVID hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dragging people off cruise ships all dressed in this PPE.
Hazmat, the old hazmat suits are
Did
back
you
out.
see the coach full of potential virus victims?
No.
There was a load of people well dressed in front of them, in front of the coach taking selfies. While everyone else in the coach has got masks and
Really?
PPE on.
Wow.
That's right.
There was a
video
guy
showing
who
a
walked in
pilot.
shot as well.
Yeah,
They were
pilot,
filming
wasn't it?
from a distance.
That's
and
right. He was
we just
wearing
walked
nothing.
through.
Really?
Wearing normal
Yeah.
clothes and they were all dressed to the nines in hazmat suits.
Oh my God. It's all going
Yeah.
on again. You got to laugh, ain't you? Got to keep laughing.
God.